YouTube, today we're reacting to the fear of being chopped. Bro, to a certain extent, I feel like everybody wants to be attractive. Now, I'm not talking about everyone wanting to do what claviculars do and start injecting themselves with some illegal substances, but everybody does want to be seen as an attractive person. And unfortunately, not everybody fits that shoe. Let's get into this video.
Being chopped. Most people fear it. I think it's safe to say that nobody wants to be chopped. We want to look good. We want to look presentable. That's a pretty normal thing to think about. But it gets to a point. Some people nowadays are really obsessed with how they look. And the obsession gets so bad for some people to the point where they will go to these looks maxing forums to find sauce on how to improve their looks. On paper.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, looks maxing forums is homosexual. Because if you're a man and you're going into a looks maxing forum, the majority of the demographic that resides in the looks maxing community is men. So you're asking men how to look more attractive to men. Think of that, bruh. Think of that, bruh.
That doesn't sound bad, right? Until you realize they're hitting their face with a hammer. Like, what the? Like, the idea of looks maxing is good in nature. Like, everybody wants to improve their looks. But I feel like in this era of social media, some people will do the most just to not get called chopped. So this year, looks maxing is mainstream again. There's been streamers out there pushing this idea of looks maxing. One in particular is this guy called Clavicular. Now, I've never watched Clavicular in my life, so I went digging on TikTok to try to find some clips. And I found a couple clips from him that genuinely have to be the worst advice I've ever seen.
Basically, what I did was, for 3 days, I spammed a combination of Adderall, appetite suppression, and I literally went on a 3-day fast and stayed awake the entire time.
Huh? I must be hearing things wrong.
Bro took 3 different substances just to get a little bit leaner, bro. Meh? Come on, bro. Here's the thing. The only thing that really needs to be done if you want to look better physically, bro, just go to the gym and diet properly, bro. You don't need to be taking these shortcuts, because in the long run, bro, the whole point of getting lean and like getting fit is so your body's healthy. This is just like, I get the aesthetics and stuff, but like, bro, when you think about it, looks only last so long. You're not gonna be 62 worried about what you look like, and if you are, you're still not pulling no 20-year-old girls, gang. Your time is up. Alright, time out. If you're liking what you're seeing, do me a favor, tap that like button. And this channel is not like school. There's no teachers here, so you do need to leave a sub. I'll give you a minute. Hey, okay. Appreciate that. Let's get back to the video.
Because there's no way this dude said that with a straight face. And I don't know if he's just promoting these ideas, because apparently this is being clipped up as a lean maxing hack. How is this a hack instead of putting in the hard work and not taking shortcuts?
It's a hack because it's a shortcut.
Crystal and get addicted to it and just blow thousands of dollars.
Bro, taking that Walter
Mom used
White.
to come in my room and go through all the drawers and take any object that I had been bone smashing with. So that was like pretty cringe.
Ah, no, man, not the bone smashing hammer, bro. Come on. This has to be a clip farm. There's no way this dude is serious. Even if it is a clip farm, there's probably people out there who are seriously, quote unquote, bone smashing. And I know this is a no shit to everybody watching the video, but I have to give a disclaimer. Otherwise, YouTube's gonna be on my ass. Do not do the shit that he mentioned. And not only are there these dangerous ass methods in the looks maxing community, there is also a ton of language that they use that just makes absolutely no sense to anybody. Like, what the hell does jester gooning even mean?
Jester gooning?
That is a word that some of them use.
Niggas are creating anything, bro. If you really, I feel like anybody could boost themselves up by like 3 or 4 points, depending on who you are on the scale, just by dieting correctly, going to the gym, and having like a skincare routine, maybe getting yourself a haircut or whatnot, and like grooming. Me personally, I'm like really into grooming myself. So like, anytime I see a girl, which I happen to see them a lot, so I'm just usually grooming all the time, I'm gonna make sure my mustache is lined up, my goatee's clean and junk, and what else, whatever not, and my hair, all that, all that good stuff, bruh.
And if I were to go up to somebody right now that was a looks maxer, they'd be like, yo, bro, you kind of need to ascend right now. You're a low tier normie, bro. Get your Ramus in check. You got a recess maxilla going on. Get some hunter eyes and you'll be good. Like, this is really that terminally online type of language. Like, who has the time to learn all this? All right, look, I know I just said them, but listen, I don't even know what the hell any of them mean. Now, in some cases, when people visit these forums, after they're done, they have to change their looks so much to the point where they decide to get surgery. I've heard of the most ridiculous surgeries ever. Like, there's this height surgery where apparently they stick a metal rod in your leg or something and it just extends.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I was so insecure about my height, bruh. Nigga, I'm only like 5'7". I stopped growing. God knows, bro. God knows when I stopped growing. But I'm thinking, damn, bro, I could get that height surgery, make myself 6 foot. When I put on some, I'm not gonna lie, there's this one time I put in the fucking, y'all know the shoe insoles where it makes you like 5 inches taller. Nigga, I slipped them bitches on and I was like, damn, my nigga, I look kind of crazy at 6 foot. I'm low-key unstoppable. But then I realized, I'm like, nigga, I don't even need this shit for real, bro. It doesn't really change too much at all. Like, sure, I get a bit of inches of height. Maybe I'm a bit more, what's the word? Imposing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really change too much. And bro, when you're getting that length tightening surgery, you're dead ass disabling yourself for life. Most people do not recover from that shit. And I'm not really trying to disable myself for life just to gain a couple inches, my nigga. My nigga, the inches that I have somewhere else will suffice.
I don't know what would happen to you later in life, but that can't be good. Even if I was like 5'1", bro, I'm not getting that damn surgery. It would be an arm and a leg. It's not worth it. A surgery that people are getting a lot is Botox, and I guess people now in their 20s are getting Botox more than ever because they're afraid of aging. Everybody wants to look as young as possible. And especially with people saying that Gen Z is aging faster, a lot of people are going to want to take extra precaution to make sure that they don't look like they're 40 and they're like 25. But I feel like sometimes people are doing way too much in this particular situation. Even me sometimes. Like, I'm dead ass using like an anti-wrinkled serum. But of course, speaking of aging, there is a time that comes in every man's life. Okay, not every man's life, but some men. The fear of balding. And
that shit ain't happening to
for
me.
some men out there, their fate is sealed. They got to do everything in their power to keep their hair. You got the classic trip to Turkey surgery. You know how it is. Sometimes when that hairline gets so fucked up, it's time for the turkey trip. That turkey trip's low-key creeping up.
Bro, you just gotta spam them hats.
Fading, bro. Okay, I'm just trolling. Nah, I'm not going to Turkey.
Bro, I heard the whole science between people balding is obviously, first off, is genetic. But like, if you tend to grow a lot of facial hair or like body hair, there's a higher chance that you're gonna be bald on the top. Me personally, I'm not going to lie, I've never ever shaved my legs or my arms once a day in my life. I don't grow no arm hair, no leg hair. Bro, this mustache came in last year, maybe. My goatee's never been this thick since last year. Bro, I'm 21 right now, and this shit is just starting to kick in. So y'all see my, like, my shit's, damn, my shit needs my shit needs a line up, but my shit ain't receded. I do know a girl though that took peptides, got Botox, and got lip fillers. And I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I didn't think she was attractive. But then I seen her 3 years later when she was like actually in the gym and doing all that stuff, and good googly moogly, bro. Trust me, my nigga, I was on that like flies on shit.
Maybe I'll do like fucking Minoxidil or something. I gotta know when it's time to step in and save my hairline. This one has been hitting me like crazy lately because apparently every time I scroll, I'm always seeing a new solution to fix balding. I don't know if they're trying to tell me, listen, buddy, you're on track to look like Mr. Clean in about 7 years. You gotta get going. Or it could just be a coincidence. When I start losing hair, like when I wash my hair, when I brush my hair, I start panicking a little. I might be tweaking about it a little bit too much. I can't lie. TMI. But I think everybody can agree when I say we want to keep our hair. So it feels like every time I'm losing hair, I gotta play defense to keep it. And sometimes I feel like I'm playing James Harden level defense. Like, it's just not good. Because oftentimes when I see somebody online that's bald, that ends up being the center of the video. That's the whole focus. I saw this video. It was like this guy at a concert. The person in front of him was balding, right? He was showing the concert, right? But this was the main focus of the video because that's what everybody was commenting about.
Damn, this nigga shit
lie,
cooked.
these comments are a little bit funny, but I feel bad for this dude because that could be me. It could just happen so suddenly one day. And that brings me to my next point. If people are quote unquote,
Bro, here's the thing, bro. I feel like if you're balding, you gotta let it go, bro. There's nothing saving it, bro. I think being bald doesn't actually look that bad compared to balding. When you're balding, you look like you're going through like cancer or some shit, my nigga. Just cut it off.
chopped online. They're always getting cooked for it. Take the streamer Young Dabo, for example. A ton of people in his chat are saying he's chopped.
Holy
And that's like a
shit.
whole running joke on his channel. But I feel like it's just not a joke anymore when somebody actually says it to him in real life.
I ain't gonna lie, you chopper. You more chopper than me, you big back ass, ugly ass, stupid ass bitch. That fat ass nose. Who on my take it outside with me on my granny.
Yeah, it's one thing to call him chopped in his chat, but it's another to threaten to fight him because you don't like the streams or whatever. Most people like to have some sense
Yo, imagine threatening to fight someone about how ugly this nigga is.
of privacy when they're creating content. They may show their face online, get recognized occasionally, whatever. But I feel like it just crosses a line when you meet a hater IRL. But not only is it streamers, but it's just random people on Instagram Reels. And in a lot of cases, bro, sometimes, man, they just get too ruthless. There was this kid on Instagram Reels, like he makes like
Yo, side note, bruh. I don't want any of y'all in the comments calling me chopped, bro. I don't want a single one, cause nigga, I'm not gonna let you fuck. There's no reason you should be looking at me and thinking, damn, this nigga is ugly. I'm not gonna let you fuck, nigga. You don't want to fuck me. I know you don't, bro. You're straight, right? And so that what I look like to you does not matter, bro.
those yapping videos, and this dude literally got cooked in the comments section just for existing. Like, a top comment that's on all his videos is God just be making people. Like, at this point, bro, they're just fucking frying this kid for no reason. Now, I get a lot of yapping type of videos on my feed, so I eventually got this video on my feed, and I didn't even have to second guess it, bro. I knew the moment I opened the comments, it was gonna be on that type of timing. That's just how Instagram Reels is and will always be. And now, since people are seeing like how ruthless people can be online in the comments and whatnot, that's why people are afraid of quote unquote being chopped. So people on an extreme level will do shit like looks maxing, the surgeries like I talked about at the beginning of the video. And another thing that people get made fun of a lot for looks wise is being fat. Now, unfortunately, this is coming from firsthand experience. There's times in my life
Unlucky.
where I was made fun of for being fat. And you know what? It did give me some character development. I can't even lie. In the 3rd grade, I was eating a lot of McDonald's, Oreo cake.
Bro, I genuinely don't understand how people gain weight so quickly, bruh. It is so difficult for me, bruh. Nigga, I was doing my little bulking journey. I was tracking how much I was eating. Mind you, I eat 5 times a day. Like, meal-wise. Like, I eat 5 meals a day. Bro, I was in the gym grinding for like maybe 3 months, I'm pretty sure. I got to 160. I'm 5'7", 160. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually did it. The next week, I dropped back down to 150 pounds. I'm like, nigga, how is that even possible? I was genuinely shocked on how that was possible. I was like, how do you just lose 10 pounds in a week? Come to find out, maybe that shit was water weight. And I'm like, bro.
Whatever. I was just eating pure bullshit garbage. I don't think I ate a single thing that was considered healthy. As I got older, I started exercising more and eating better, and eventually I lost the weight. But now a solution that a ton of people are turning to is Ozempic. Now, Ozempic, you probably know what it is at this point. You could just take it, you get skinnier without having to go to the gym, diet, or anything like that. And recently, there's been a lot of celebrities on Ozempic and promoting it. And now, in my personal opinion, I feel like you shouldn't use it it unless you're in like a life-threatening situation. And I've heard that when you take Ozempic, you lose weight, but you also lose muscle mass. And of course, since
100%.
Ozempic is new, no one really knows what the
Bruh, it suppresses your appetite, basically. From what I heard. So you're not really eating the nutrients or eating what you regularly need to. You're basically just starving your body. So obviously you're going to be losing muscle.
long-term repercussions are. And also, if you're eating like absolute garbage, like you're eating like third grade meat, you're gonna have to continuously take it if you want to lose weight. Otherwise, it's just not gonna happen. If you're eating like garbage, it's gonna come right back. So me personally, I don't really understand this whole Ozempic wave, and I don't know what the hype is. When Ozempic first came out, I thought it was only for emergencies, like when your weight was life-threatening. But I guess not, bro. Some people out there really want to quote-unquote not be chopped and lose like, I don't know, 5 pounds with Ozempic. Like, come on, bro. It's not that serious. Now, what is the reason people are doing all this? All the looks maxing, all the Ozempic taking, whatever it is. Some people now have higher standards. Like, there are people out there that say if you deadass don't look like Patrick Bateman or one of these other looks maxers, you're just fried. Yeah, bro, that's just not the case. People's perception of who is good looking has changed a lot because of social media. Years ago, people didn't really like nitpick it at,
bro, looks maxing is stupid too, bro, because you can't be black and be a top tier, like, and have top tier looks. It's not possible, bro. The standards are all based off of white men. So off of looks maxing regulations, I'd be cooked. But off of real life stipulations, the way that women speak to me, I know I'm not cooked. So at the end of the day, it's all subjective, bro. Looks is subjective, bro. You don't need to be going on no looks maxing forum asking grown men, what am I missing? What do I need to change? Bro, you know what you need to change already, bro. Just focus. Lock in.
much. But now, bro, if you hop on camera and your nose is like a little bit big, that's it. That's the entire
The amount of bro, you cannot be black on social media. Niggas gonna start spamming that fucking yam gif. Bro, my nose is not big, I'm just black.
our comment section. Nobody's gonna talk about the actual video. It's just in one ear, out the other. Everyone's just focused on your nose. And not only do people have higher standards with just like looks in general, but also dating. There's also dudes that will sit there and say, yeah, bro, I want a 5'5" Latina baddie. And they'll go on and on about how she has to look perfect. And they look like fucking bubble bath. Like, how about we start there? You got some work to do, bro. I get it. You know, everybody wants someone that they're attracted to. I'm not gonna hate on that, obviously. But you really gotta work on yourself too. And of course, this high standards thing happens for both men and women. And I'm not saying that, oh, dating's cooked and it's over. It's not, all right? All we can really do is just keep bettering ourselves and just keep moving forward. And obviously, not everybody is like this either. Only like a small percentage of people have these ridiculously high.
Yeah, realistically, not everybody in this world is even doing any of that look, bro. Most people are not looking at thing, bro. If you even go to the gym for like 3 months, lock in on your diet, bro, you're basically doing better than most people when it comes to fitness. But I want to know what you guys think about the whole video. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, post notifications, binge watch the rest of my videos. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.